Starting Tadasana today. Just to feel those feet on the floor, on the ground, on your yoga mat. Feel the skin as it touches. Maybe lift the toes up a little bit. And soften them back down. Feel the heels, the inner big toe mounds, the outer pinky toe mounds. Those of your feet, root them down. Press against the floor. Feel yourself rise up a little higher into mountain pose. Pulling the belly back towards the spine, this abdominal lock that keeps you steady and strong, maintains your balance. I want you to feel the fingers activate towards the earth. And feel the crown lift a little closer to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Let go. Another big breath in. Let it go. Feel that stack in the spine. One more big breath. Let go. Go ahead and lift the arms up. Look up. Activate the fingertips. Press the palms down as if you're swimming through honey. So slow. You're making your own resistance here. Inhale, lift up, grasp hold of the sky. Exhale, swim through. Pull yourself through it. Another big breath, lift up. Exhale, hands to the sides, chin to the chest. We're going to take one more big breath up. And you're going to sink into Utkatasana, chair pose. So this is what it looks like from the front. Notice the knees and the feet are both hip distance. Now there is an option to take the toes together and the knees together to squeeze in a little more stability. And then you're pulling the belly back, maybe even lifting the toes up a slight bit. Activate the glutes. Get a little stronger. You're lifting up through the crown, pressing down through the hips. Okay, so that's the way it looks like from the front. Let's show you what it looks like from the side. I want you to pay attention to the tailbone. Pull it gently under. Stabilize your core, pulling the belly back. There's that abdominal lock again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more big breath. I'm going forward fold here, hands to the floor. We're going to come right back into that chair pose. This is just a little breather. Half lift. Forward fold. Another half lift. Fold. And then you're going to sweep the arms forward and up into chair pose. Breathe in. Settle down. Keep making your minor adjustments. Get your best version here. Sink in. One more big breath. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to take a twist here. Breathe in. And then you're going to connect the left elbow to the right knee. Trying to squeeze those prayer hands towards the heart. Breathe in. Crown is still stretching away from the sit bones. Breathe in. One more big breath. Exhale. Now bring the arms forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, left. Take that twist. Same thing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another breath. A little more twist. Bring the arms forward. Stay steady. Forward fold. Take a half lift. Fold. Once more up. Fold. So this time, separate the feet about hip distance. 2 fists in between your toes should do it. And this time, we're just going to bend the knees slightly. Take the hands to the tops of the thighs. And we're going to take a little standing cat-cow. Inhaling, expand the heart, open, shoulders pull back. You're opening up. And then exhale, round everything in. Maybe even gaze towards where your navel should be. Inhale, expanding open. Exhale, rounding the spine. That's the cat pose. Think of the Halloween cat. Hair on end. Inhale, back up, cow. Exhale, cat. Take another big breath. Exhale. On this last one, lift. And we're going to go ahead and fold forward here. Hands reach towards the feet. Maybe even bring the hands behind the legs if you've got the space. Bend the knees a little bit if you need to. Hamstrings don't have to hurt. Just gently stretch them out. Keep the head, weigh the spine a little longer. And breathe. Big breath. Sink in. Last one here. Get as low as you can. And then we're going to come into a half lift. Spread the arms wide as if they are wings. Pay attention to the belly. Once again, that abdominal lock pulling you stronger. Crown is stretching forward. Gaze is straight down. Soften the toes. Pay attention to the spine. Once again, tucking the tailbone under a little bit. Big breath. Exhale, fold. So we're going to come into a few more like that. Inhale, half. Wide wings. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Another half lift here. And a forward fold. This time, we're rising all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. And then bring the hands to the heart. If you haven't already, set your intention for your practice. So when we move with intention, we become more in tune with our body's needs, with the decisions and choices we can make every day. We set that intention and we get closer and closer to our goals. Another breath. And release the hands to the sides. We're going to sweep all the way up. Grasp the sky. Bring it down through your heart and into the earth. There's a half lift here. Setting it up for a down dog. Walk the hands forward. Push the feet back. Hips are rolling high. So you still want to maintain shoulder distance with the hands. Hip distance with the feet. Let the head be super heavy. Tailbone is high, high, high. Rolling the inner thighs up. So if you like to think of yourself as an upside down V here, very, very good. Pressing all the fingers down, especially the thumb and the index, going to keep that stability, keep the pressure out of the wrists. One more big breath, and soften the heels towards the mat a little bit more. One more big breath in, and then just drop to your knees and sink into child's pose. Around the spine back. Let the forehead soften down to the earth. Mother Earth. Showing a little bit of gratitude for this wildly spinning planet. Time to connect back. You breathe in and you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rolling up to all fours. There's a cow pose again. Exhale around into the cat pose. Take two more of these. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Exhale. So today we're going to set up for a gate pose. Left hand and left foot and knee will be our base. An option is to take this left hand close to the edge of the mat, give yourself a little bit more of a triangle. The other option is to take the left foot a little bit off the mat as well, so you have more of a tripod area. Otherwise, you're just going to stack up completely. Rolling the right hip up, activate that heel, so your toe and your heel is like at a right angle. You're pressing back, lift the right arm up, reach to the sky. Keep pressing the crown forward. Wobbles are perfect. It means you're getting stronger all the time. Do your best. One more big breath in. And this time we're going to bring this foot all the way over towards that away. And take this right arm underneath the left. We're stretching the shoulder a little bit. And in the process, that right thigh is getting it too. Inhale up. Exhale under. Take a breath up. Underneath. One more up. And then set it back down to the earth. This leg is not done yet. Keep it back. And then reach the right arm forward. Left arm, my bad. Breathe in. Stay put. These are opposite limbs now. A little bit different from gate pose. Balancing table. Toes are down. Fingers forward. Shoulder and hip are pressing right back into the torso. You gaze this right straight down. Take one more big breath. And then we're going to release this pose. I'm going to set it up for the opposite side. If you feel like facing me, I'm just going to turn around. So the right hand is down this time. The left leg is going to rise up. Lift up that left arm. So really, as if you've got strings just floating invisibly around you, you're hanging on to these threads of geometry to keep you in these right angles. Pressing the heel into an invisible wall. Opening up the heart. Connecting those threads. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more big breath. And then take that leg out to the side. Plant it. Stabilize it. Reach that left arm underneath. Stretching the shoulder. Lift it all the way up. Roll underneath. Breathe up. Underneath. We'll take another big breath up. Underneath. Here comes the last one. Lift. And lower that hand down. Bring that foot back behind you. Still taking that balancing table. Reach the right arm forward. Push the foot back. Try to keep your spine in a nice stable line. So that means your neck is part of your spine. Keep that length. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And release. Shake the tail left and right. Let go. Let go. And speaking of left and right, let's take a little tail wag. Let's do it with breath though. Inhale. And look over the right shoulder. Lean the hips left. Come back to center. Look over the left shoulder. Lean the hips right. Back to center. Go again. Center. And again. We'll take one more each side. Breathe at center. Back to center. And lean. So from here, curl the toes under, walk the hands forward, going back into that downward facing dog. And then we're going to take this right leg up for three-legged. Bring the chest back towards that standing leg a little bit more. Try to keep those hips pretty level. Notice it doesn't have a lot to do with height here. It has to do with how level and how much you press through that right heel up. Breathe here. And then bring that foot forward, front of your mat for a lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to lighten up the fingers. All right, you're pressing through that standing foot in the front. Pressing back through the heel, it's an anchor. And go ahead and lift up, arms stretch high. Pulling that belly back one more time, tucking the tailbone under. Breathe in. High crescent lunge. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another one. Settle and sink. Last breath here. And then go ahead and open up to Warrior Two. Now there's a couple of ideas here with Warrior Two. You want to keep the crown and the shoulders and the hips all in a vertical line to the floor. Keep these arms parallel to the floor. And keep that knee right over the ankle, pointing straight, neither twisting in or rolling out. Keep that left pinky toe and push down a little more, maybe even raise the inner arch up. Breathe it. Sink in. We're going to take a little reverse here. So this left arm comes to the back of the leg, reaching up to the right hand, up to the sky. Stay here for a couple. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice that front knee stays bent. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll take one more big breath. And then we're going to tumble the arms all the way to the floor for that low lunge we began with. Coming right back up the three-legged dog. And then bend and stack the hip. So as with most twists, the hips and the shoulders will be perpendicular, or as close to as you can get. Keep pressing the chest back towards that standing leg. The knee is up to the sky. Maybe even you can look underneath that left shoulder and see your foot. One more big breath. Release to the floor. Shake it out a little bit. There's your down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. We're going to lift the left leg up now. I'm going to do the other side. You'll also get to see what Warrior 2 looks like from my back side, so good luck with that. Breathe in and breathe out. Maintain that level of the hips, pointing straight down. Try not to stack them. Take one more big breath. And we're going to set that foot forward, right in between the hands. And remember, it's not just one aspect. Everything in your body is working together right now. Pressing down through the foot, squeezing in the inner thighs. A little scissoring action there stabilizes you a little more. Yep, you got that. Lift up, reach up, settle. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Another big breath. Exhale. Here begins the switch. Inhale. Warrior 2. Drop into it. So the feet are going to be perpendicular to one another. Heels pretty much in a line there. Reaching forward, reaching back, reaching up, pressing the belly in. A lot of things to take in. Just take it at your own time. Bit by bit, you'll get there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big breath. Exhale. Go ahead and reverse that warrior. You're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Right arm reaches behind you. Left arm straight up. Try not to yank your shoulder out of socket. Still have that engaged reaching with the fingers. You feel the bicep. We'll take one more big breath. And then we're going to roll all the way back down to that low lunge. Hands on either side of the foot. You breathe here. Exhale. Coming back up into that three-legged dog. Reach, reach, reach. Heel up. And now you can bend and stack that hip. Notice what happens. Those shoulders. Automatically that left arm tries to lift up. Push it back down. And alternately press that right shoulder up as well. Another big breath. And then gently release back to the floor. Go ahead and take a child's pose here. Neutralize the spine. Push your hips back to your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one more big breath. Let it go. And roll right back up to all fours. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. And this time, we're just going to lift the right leg up. Just so prepared to go into straddle. Take the right foot forward and then pivot the toes that way. And then just fold yourself under your legs a little bit. Breathe here. Exhale. Another big breath. Let it go. Then walk everything over to the right leg, folding over that right side. Maybe even massage out the hamstring a bit. Lengthening the spine, stretching the left side of the body perhaps. Don't forget to breathe. And we're turning this into a twist. So we're taking the left hand down, right hand reaches up. Crown still stretching forward, belly pulling in, hand reaching up. Palm is same direction as your eyesight. You breathe in and just release back to the floor, the ground, and roll yourself over the left side. Start to twist on this side a little bit. Stretch the hamstring on the left. Stretch the side body on the right. Give yourself the space and the patience to stretch your limbs. Another big breath. And then we're going to plant that right hand. Lift the left one up for your twist. Find that breath. Last one. Release, release. Pivot the heels in. One of my favorites, horse pose. Take your hands to your knees. We're going to take another twist. It's going to feel very similar to what we just did. Breathe in. Twist to the right. You're pushing the left arm into that left knee, stretching it out. Really good for the spine here. Inhale, center. Go left. Inhale, center. Go right. We're coming back to center. And we're going left. And then we're going to come to center and we're going to reach up for star pose. Back down, circle the arms, get low, 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 low. Maybe your fingers touch the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to knees this time. We're going to play with the feet. You might not be able to see them, but listen to me. Inhale, the right heel lifts. Exhale, lower down. Inhale the left up. Exhale it down. Lift the right. And lower. Lift the left and lower. Here goes the fun stuff. Lift both of them up. Release the hands. Lift a little more. Stay. Stay. One more big breath. And release. Star pose. Twinkle, twinkle. Take your hands to your hips. Give it a little shake. Yeah. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Sticky feet to the mat. So we're going to do a little fun thing here for those of you who want to. Come to the top of your mat, and we're going to come into chair pose, and then toes pose, and then we'll be on our back, okay? If you can see the back. We'll see how that works out. Breathe in. Chair pose. Take another breath. Lower down. Take another breath. Lower more. Take another breath. Put the weight into the toes. Take another breath. All the way down to your back. Grab your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little massage here. A little massage here. And then plant the feet. We're going to come into bridge pose here. So what happens is you take your feet about hip distance. Knees stay hip distance as well. And you're pressing your fingers towards your heels so that arms are parallel to the body. Press to the shoulders, press to the feet, lift up the hips. Let some hip flexors have some space. Relax the belly. So the under muscles, the back muscles, the leg muscles, the shoulder muscles, they all are working to get you a little higher. And notice the knees, don't let them splay open. Press them towards one another as if there's a block that you're trying to squeeze there. Take another big breath and roll down ever so gently. Try to feel each vertebrae connect one at a time onto the floor. And when the hips land, we're going to take a little windshield wiper to the left and to the right. Just loosen out the hips a little bit. And then we're going to come into a figure four stretch. So you're going to cross that right ankle over the left knee. Makes it look like a little figure four here. And then bring that left knee. So you're going to loop the hands between the leg So the right hand is reaching in between the legs and the left hand's on the outside. And you're going to engage the feet as if you've got a block or a wall you're pressing against. Keep them at right angles. If you've got the ability, press that right elbow into the right knee a bit, stretching the right outer hip. If you feel any sharp pains in the knees, back out of it a little bit. It's a really, really good pose for anybody who's been sitting, driving, working from a desk. Breathe here. A lot of emotional trauma lives in the hips. Let's let go of it. Another big breath. And then gently let that go. Take a full body stretch. I might disappear for a second into the grass. That's okay. Reaching the hands overhead, reaching the feet away, maybe tickling what is beyond. And we're going to switch sides with this hip stretch, crossing the left ankle over the right knee. Bring the left hand through the legs, behind the knee. The right hand laces back there as well. You're going to press the right knee towards the body and the left elbow, maybe pressing that left knee away. So a lot of hips look very different. The main key I want you to take note of is if you are feeling a stretch in the outer hip, you are in the pose. No matter what it really looks like, you're getting it. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. Let the stretch naturally progress. Easing it open a little bit more with every breath. One more. And then gently release. Another full body stretch. You may lace the hands overhead. Push the feet away from the body. You're just going to rock and roll back up into a seated posture. We're going to take a few more moments on our sit bones before we conclude. Once again, find the stack of the spine. Decide where to place your hands, maybe palms up or palms down. These physical gestures mean something. And you can feel it when you're in a stressed out state, an emotional state, your body starts to close up. Or alternately, you can open back up. You can start changing it by manipulating these physical postures. A good thing to notice is if your hands are open skyward, you're in a place of receiving, you're in a place of giving, a place of exchange. Okay? Your hands are down. It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It means you'd like to be more grounded, you'd like to be more secure, you feel that need. It's also a healing gesture, placing hands on the body, taking care of you. Take what you need. Listen to your intuition. You're pretty smart. So I'd like to close this practice with a little meditation a great friend of mine taught me. You're going to take the hands, palms up this time, and close your eyes, and imagine there is a little brilliant spark right at the forehead. Take your awareness there. And as you breathe in, you feel that spark flare a little brighter. And as you exhale, let's move the spark over to the left palm. It's going to travel down the neck, the shoulder, the arm, into that left palm. And as you inhale, you're going to let that spark travel right back up to the center of the forehead. Exhale back into the left palm. Inhale up to the center of the forehead. Exhale into the left palm. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Let's bring it right back up to the center this time. And we're going to go to the right palm. Feel it flow over your neck, your shoulder, your arm, and into the palm. Inhale it right back to center. Exhale it to the palm. Breathe at the center. Exhale to the palm. Let's take one more time to the center. This time split the light and let it go both directions, each palm. Inhale, connect it back to the center of the forehead. Exhale into both palms. Go to the center. Go to the palms. Take one more breath. Into the palms. Now take hold of that light and ball it up right there at the center of your body, right in front of your navel, and give it some space. It's a nice, powerful amount of energy there. Sort of fingers maybe 4 or 5 inches apart, and sort of activate those fingers as if you could actually feel a balloon right there. Now we're going to play a little game with this balloon. Another wonderful human taught me this meditation. Inhale, let the balloon expand, the fingers maybe going out a little more, and then exhale, bring the fingers closer, closer, as if you're squeezing the balloon. Inhale, let it expand, just like your diaphragm is letting your lungs expand. Exhale, squeeze all the air out. Feel that tangible energy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take another big breath. Exhale, squeeze. And then just come right to the center. Hold on to that balloon. Very careful. And then press it into your belly. Lovingly. Massage it in. So that's a lot of good energy to heal yourself with. Massage out the hips, the spine. Give yourself a little pat on the back for being present today. Hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Bow yourself forward. It's an honor to be here with you today. Namaste.